What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trey57 Productions. Get with it to get left behind. Y'all see that? Real eyes, real lies, real lies. I ain't repeating that. It's self-explanatory. I want to touch on something. I want to speak on 5G towers. That's right, 5G towers. Well, two fives make 10. No, 5G towers, meaning it's a five here, it's a five here. There's many of them. All right, a lot of people are saying stupid things. They have something to do with the cell phone. No, they don't. Before we had 5G towers, we had cell phones. They had 4 bars on them. That 5th bar on your phone ain't got nothing to do with the 5G. So your 4 bars and then one more light up make 5 to prove to you that 5G is working. Wrong. The cell phone was working before the 5G towers went up. Let's get that one clear. So a buddy of mine at work was telling me this. He said, when he was on the truck, he was like, 5G ain't working right now. Look, whoa, whoa, whoa. When they put them up, they was running. They didn't give you no set date, no set time when they was turn them on. Once they was up, they was on. There's no indicator light. No, if you see a light on top of that, that's so a plane don't run into that. It's the same as them other towers with the lights on top. Even in your roller coaster parks, they got a pole with a light blinking. So an airplane or a chopper at night will see that and won't clip that. The 5G towers, look at them. Look at them. A lot of y'all look at them, but you ain't looking at it. That's for faster internet. They got 5G towers in the middle of the desert. They got them in communities where people can't afford the internet. It's people in the communities ain't got electricity. And they got record of that. They have record of who ain't paying their utilities and none of that. You put up a 5G tower, they're like you care for them. We're gonna waste our money and put up a 5G tower that means internet and cell phone for these people to have internet and cell phone and they can't even pay their light bill. Don't worry, I'll wait. 5G towers, when I said look at it, look at it. A lot of y'all looking at it. It's a pole with some pole with some. Who designed that? I told y'all before your movie Transformers. Look up which one. It might be Dark Side of the Moon. I'm not sure which one. Revenge of the Fallen. He one of them where they climbed the pyramid. And I'm only using this movie because this movie broke it down. But it's not explaining it how I'm explaining it. It was subliminal, so they couldn't just expose it because then they learning something. They knocked the pyramids down. Under the pyramids, they had the antenna. And it's a beacon. It was setting off, and it was a weapon as well. Shot up a beam, and they did the other ones activate the pillars. They brought one planet closer to destroy this one. It was the planet that they said it was coming towards us, Planet X. I heard Planet X before I even start doing the YouTube from a friend of mine, my father's friend. Was speaking about Planet X. I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Now I see what the hell he was talking about. Everybody thought he was crazy. Wasn't nothing crazy about that man. Nothing crazy. He just saw the light. Everybody else walking around blind, believing in what the world told him to. I told y'all before, I'm going to give you 12 years of school. 12 years. I'm going to unteach you. I'm going to unteach you. Send a dinosaur. Send a giraffe to school. Send a lion to school. Send a pit bull to school. Send any animal, any wildlife to school. They don't need it. They still make noises. They talk. They communicate. They know what this means when their mouths open up and they see the other one. Run. Pop's bringing back food. Mom bringing back food. This is what the lions are saying. Now the cubs can eat. Oh, wait. Cubs eat after the parents eat. Then they eat the leftovers. They communicate well. They didn't need school. And it's the same goes for us. We didn't need school either, but that was the system they put in place. See, a lot of y'all will never understand. I ain't gonna say overstand. A lot of y'all will never understand. I'm gonna say understand because some of y'all don't understand. Even if I said overstand, you wouldn't understand. You like that, don't you? So school took your knowledge away from you because your parents could have showed you everything you needed to go. But the only reason why you had to go to school, that was to work in this system. Anybody that don't function how they taught you or they wanted you, then you slow, you dumb, you don't know nothing. He's crazy. Rubber room that motherfucker. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better snap out of that damn trance and wake up and realize, well, we can't do nothing about it. Well, I could tell somebody, well, what good is that going to do? That's going to do a lot. Because then everybody ain't going to fall for the bull. You're going to play the game. I told y'all, play the game. But don't play to lose, play to win. You play the game to win, to lose. Listen, play the game to win, not to lose. Playing the game to lose is going by what they told you to do and believe what they told you to do, what was real. But if you play the game to win, you thinking like you're supposed to think. The 5G towers is a weapon. That's one. Oh, that's weaponized. The minute it went up and they left, the minute them workers left, it was weaponized. I don't care what Google tell you. Google it. It'll give you the answer. The eye in the sky gonna tell you whatever the fuck you want to hear. It's gonna tell you whatever you want to hear. The minute they left, it was up and running. Just like the cable provider, when he puts your Wi-Fi up, sets your cable up, he leaves, you straight. Let me tell y'all something. The internet didn't need the Wi-Fi. We had internet before the Wi-Fi. Well, it makes everything faster. Fall back with that. We was running internet and cell phones without them towers. What are them towers? We can't do nothing about them towers. Of course not. If we could have, we would have stopped them when they did it. Barney even know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry if what I'm saying is scaring y'all. If it is, I'm not trying to scare the world. I'm trying to make the world see the truth and the light. There's nothing wrong with what. Who wouldn't want to know the truth? If you was living next to a psycho, don't you want to know about it? Right? Don't go talking about him or her like killers next door. Just as long as you know how to go about your daily life knowing you living next to a psycho. Stop believing in what they tell you. Go off your own. But if your own got you thinking that what they told you was real, then I'll feel sorry for you. Mickey D's, Wendy's, all them joints pumping out poison. Yes, we know. They've been pumping out poison for a minute. Oh, but I'm sorry, I forgot to tell y'all, we've been ran out of meat. I made that video 2 years ago. We've been ran out of meat. What are we eating? Let me say that again. It's meat in the grocery store every day, every minute of the day. They pumping meat to put on the shelves. We've been ran out of cows. What cow we eating? A retarded cow? They said we was eating clone meats. But when you ain't got the clone meat, these cows look sickly. What you filling that food with? No, y'all, I ain't forget. I just quit talking about it. What you filling that food with? Well, what can you do about it? It smell good, look good, taste good. Y'all trust me. I was a victim to that shit too. I was tearing that fucking food up. Sad part is even when I knew about it, it was off my mind. So I went with the flow. I was just going. Let me tell y'all something. Back to the 5G. That is a weapon. We don't know its true design. What it was designed to do. But I will tell y'all this. I experienced some things from that thing. Just because you didn't experience some things from that thing, don't mean nothing, but I'll tell you this. I pray for you. Yeah, I pray for you. You know, y'all, they ain't never get me with the unless you did it by accident. Unless you did it by accident. But you could tell the ones that was hit with the they letting go of steering wheels, driving vehicles into houses. They steering off into traffic, slamming into somebody. Shall I say more? They just dropping. He had a heart attack at the wheel, they just collapsed. Perfect health yesterday. What happened? Didn't do no drugs today in his life, he just fell. Things happen. I say, answer, y'all got things happen. Okay. Why do you get so mad when somebody don't accept the jab? Well, why? Well, why? Well, why? Didn't I just tell you I don't want that thing? Why are we still talking about that? Love y'all. Stay blessed. Love y'all.